Children like little Brooklyn spend months, sometimes years, waiting on a home. And now Georgia lawmakers are considering a bill supporters say would help more of these kids connect with families. Good evening. I'm Latricia Thomas.
And I'm Catherine Marchand. Tonight, the governor is urging senators to pass the latest version of the adoption bill. Hannah Lawrence joins us now. And Hannah, how's this version different than last year's?
Well, Catherine and Latricia, legislators stripped part of that bill that would have allowed adoption agencies to refuse to give children to LGBT couples because of religious beliefs. The bill's sponsors say its purpose is to speed up adoption processes to get more kids in a permanent home.
She keeps us on our toes.
This is Brooklyn.
She is very rambunctious.
Brooklyn came into state care in Georgia as a newborn. The Slavin family took her in, but Sydney Slavin says Brooklyn was nearly a year and a half old before her adoption was official.
It's a very long process because you have to wait so many days between specific court hearings.
She says it's also hard to get on the court docket in Catoosa County.
Too many kids, not enough workers, and so that's one of the biggest challenges of getting our children in permanent homes.
Now she's hopeful this bill, supported by Representative Jason Ridley, will find kids homes faster.
This right here will kind of speed up the process and get rid of some of the red tape that these kids are having to go through and the families are having to go through.
The Slavins know that red tape well.
We just can't say no to these kids that need a home.
Brooklyn is the fourth child they've adopted, and they're in the process of getting a fifth.
If we could get this process going and potentially shorten his adoption process, that would be wonderful.
The bill takes out some waiting periods. One of the major changes, a birth mother would have 4 days instead of 10 to change her mind and take her baby home. Over time, Slavin is confident the change in the law will leave less kids in state care.
So if we can get them to permanency, get them adopted into loving homes, then that's going to free up our finances to be able to hire more workers potentially.
Bringing the cycle full circle for kids like Brooklyn. It's been 3 decades since the last update to the adoption laws in Georgia. Today, Georgia Governor Nathan Deal tweeted, "The sooner the compromise is passed, the sooner I will sign it into law." Catherine.
Hannah, thank you. The latest numbers about adoption rates in Georgia are from 2015. That year, there were more than 11,000 kids in state custody. Of those, 843 were adopted into forever families. That's about 7%.
Tonight, a 6-month